Been a beautiful fall day across the Triad.
Yeah, it sure has. It feels more like summer these last few days than it does fall, Dave.
Yeah, I know, if you were in the sun today, it was pretty warm out there,
Yeah.
that's for sure. Of course, all our eyes are way down south where the weather really exists, and that's down in the Gulf of Mexico with Hurricane Milton, now a Category 5 storm once again, like it was this time yesterday, 165-mile-per-hour winds with wind gusts between 165 and 200, and the pressure has gone down to 918. It's moving to the east-northeast at about 9, but it's expected to speed up as we get into the next 24 hours. Going to talk more about Milton here in just a minute in detail. Right now, temperatures across the region right around 70, a few low 70s across the Piedmont, like in Lexington and Denton, around 72. Real nice up in the mountains. Plenty of sun and temperatures into the 60s there at this hour. Everybody's got low humidity, which is nice. Today's high temperatures achieved. Mainly we're into the low 70s. Burlington's reporting station a little squirrely. 72 Winston-Salem, 73 the high in Lexington this afternoon. Tomorrow morning, a little on the cool side. We'll start off in the mid and upper 40s in the Piedmont and the foothills, and in the mountains, temperatures will be into the low and mid 40s there, so kind of chilly, and everybody should have clear skies. There might be a patch or two of fog here, though, but I think most of us will be clear. By tomorrow afternoon, we'll get back up in the low and mid 70s with a northerly breeze. It'll be dry in the Piedmont tomorrow, and very pleasant day in the foothills. Temperatures up around 73, 74 there tomorrow afternoon, and in the mountains after their chilly start, temperatures into the mid 60s with plenty of sunshine to enjoy in the mountains for tomorrow. You see the clear skies and the dry conditions, high pressure and control of our weather. Here's this front that pushed down to the south and is keeping Milton down to the south a little bit more, which is good news for us. This trough, or this stationary front over southern parts of Florida, has brought some rain there for the past couple of days. Does not bode well as this Milton continues to push on off to the east. It is now a Category 5 as of the last reading, and that was at 5 o'clock from the National Hurricane Center. Very bold storm. It's growing in size right now and will continue to do so. It's expected to make landfall as we get into late Wednesday night, very early Thursday, overnight, Wednesday night into Thursday as a Category 3, but it's a 4, not far offshore. So this is a very strong Category 3 as it comes into around the Tampa area, maybe a little north or just a little south of that. Anywhere in about 50 miles in range in between, where that could be a little bit of an error in there just because it's hard to tell. These storms get so big like this one has. They create their own environment, their own atmosphere, and they tend to wobble a little bit. So 60 miles of the idea of a storm is not that big of a change. It stays a Category 3 across the peninsula before it weakens, before it gets back out into the Atlantic, and it comes right off of Orlando and right off the Space Coast and then moves on out to sea. You stay south of Bermuda at that time frame. So this is something to watch. Where it will make landfall, the southern part of that hurricane is really going to pick up a lot of the storm surge and a lot of the rain too. And you can see most of the models in agreement, but it doesn't take a whole lot to make a big difference. And so for these communities that are down there, these are the places that have to watch this, because some areas down to the south of just to the north of this storm may get some higher rainfall totals and some higher winds too. Powerful storm now, gusts to near 200 with sustained winds at 165, may weaken to a strong Category 3 by landfall, and then it will impact, as we mentioned, late Wednesday night into early Thursday and Thursday morning. You can see the rains that are just offshore right now. Rainfall totals in around Spring Hill areas of Florida and Tampa, anywhere from 8 to 16 inches of rain. That's a lot. That'll create some flooding. That totaled up with the storm surge will cause some issues, anywhere from 10 to 15 feet with that storm surge as we go on into in and around the Sarasota area and just north of Fort Myers too. Here in the Carolinas, there is a tropical storm watch all of South Carolina upwards to about Surf City, and that's until Friday at about 4:30. There's also some dangerous rip